I don't know if we have an entry, because this will be our first, like, tier 2. Just the same thing.
No, we can say whatever. What was the dub say? We'll see you after the drop. So
We'll
what's
pick
this?
this up after the drop.
Yes.
I don't know the intro.
Trapped y'all. Get it? Traps, another kind of.
Yeah, you fell into our trap?
Yeah.
Well, ah, you fell in our trap! We're playing for Alright. We just need something, so I'll go with that. You fell in our trap.
It's Cypress.
And Fell Harbor.
And today we are playing Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
To the extreme. Oh wait, that part's not on there.
Yeah. This is a pretty old game, 1995. This is a PS1 game. And this is kind of my childhood, as they say.
Yes.
How old were we when we were playing this? That involves
Let's
math.
see. That'll also give away our ages.
Oh, let's not do that then. So, we were alive in 1995. How about just that?
And we were the right ages to be playing video games.
Exactly. So,
in my opinion, this is the best puzzle game ever invented.
ever. Yeah.
Ever. And I would say we've probably logged 1,000 hours. I don't know. We played this game constantly.
Yes. We could beat it on master level in our prime.
Totally. So today I think we'll just start out by playing the game. Fun fact that this game has, been our thing that we play a lot. So we don't always play how normal people play. Is that fair to say?
It's accurate, yeah.
Okay. But we'll play like normal people for right now.
Okay.
And then
That's
we'll
good.
come back.
Warm them up into it.
Yeah. Because you got to get to know us before you get to know the fun that is Puzzle Fighter as played by
Yes.
us.
It's
It's a whole new level, and I'm not sure.
Whole new world.
Uh-oh. Copyright.
Not if you sing it, it's a parody.
Oh, okay. It's a parody. All right, well, let's just get into this.
Yeah.
Hooray. Turbo. All right, so let's do some versus mode.
Yes. So other than we tested it out yesterday just to kind of remember. Other than that, it's been a solid minute since we've last played. I'm gonna have to go with my girl Morgan. Oh, she's going blonde.
I'll go Sakura. Oh, I got her real color.
Normal?
Easy. Yeah, normal. Easy.
3 is as normal.
Yeah, because see, now I think with most modern games, you push X to select, where in this one it's circle. So that's why we're getting alternate colors. This is without... We haven't unlocked any secret colors yet, because I didn't put in a memory card, so... Okay. All right.
And the 1 to 5, just to kind of explain the game over, the 1 to 5 is how fast it normally falls. If you look at the Morgan, see that's a 3, so that's pretty average. So because I was explaining it, she got first attack.
I'm not even holding back to start.
All right, yeah, no holds.
No holds
but yeah, so it's just a puzzle. So you match up the colors. You try to build as big of a block as you can, if that is your strategy. Sometimes you do want to do quick, small attacks, like I just did, and you're trying not to block up, and you're trying to make the other person block up instead. So.
And you want to combine your colored gems to make the biggest thing possible to get combos and stronger power. Mm-hmm. And only the circly electric-looking ones break them.
True. Yes. And you can't break the ones that are numbering down. That's numbering down to see how long it'll take for you to be able to break those blocks.
Yeah, it's pretty... I guess it's pretty straightforward as far as games go. But then mastering it is the true craft.
Yes. And sometimes you want to block up so you can make a comeback.
Yep,
but the game is never truly over, because like that, Fel could totally make a comeback as well. This is kind of the game. And you might have seen me use a diamond that will destroy anything that you put it on, so you have to choose wisely. Because,
color-wise, yeah.
What did I say?
Anything it lands on, oops. Yeah, there's also that. The controller will totally mess up on you.
Yes. Well, keep in mind we are playing on an original PS2. Oh. This is not even the Slimline. This is an old school original PS2. And it's a PS1 game, but...
Another fun fact is that I have a slim PS2, and I tried it on that bad boy, and it didn't load. So that's why we're on oops.
You always keep...
on the carefully selected Cypress is, like she said, like opening day PS2.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you how it looks when you block up.
Good demonstration. It's good.
That's what it looks like, and your character gets sad. I mean, they're very adorable, and I'm sure you're hearing
Super
them
adorable. Yeah.
making fun little jokes on there. But anyway, yeah, so the Slim didn't want to play this one. But it seems to be working fine here.
Yeah.
We do have a spare copy because you can't be without another one. So we do have a spare just in case it's the disc, because like I said, we have played this so much.
Yes.
You'd think I'd be better, but like she
It
said...
takes a while to get back, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while.
I think my defense is I have played a few years ago. Someone actually made the mistake of trying to battle me in this, and I owned him.
Always
so.
happens.
And I'm like, I don't think you understand. I play, you know. Oh, well, but then see, now we're playing against each other, so it's like, you know, it's hard. It's actually some rounds will go forever because, you know, I think we're equally matched. So sometimes it's the luck of a draw, and then also like, ooh, you know, sometimes things like that. Oh no! I'm going to show you how to block up. Oh no, Emma, close call. Oh no, I need a block. Oh.
See, we're nice players to each other usually. So like, if sometimes when we see the other person's blocking up, we'll slow down on the other side just because we didn't want the thing to end. Another thing, just quickly, as far as game mechanics to mention, is that each character has their own fall pattern. Next time we go to select characters, you can see what their fall pattern is. That will also make a difference.
I should put it over there.
Because while we get the same blocks in the same order that fall down, that come from the game, I guess is how you say it, the ones that get, dropped on you.
Thanks for being nice. Sometimes it backfires.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't being
Extra
too
challenge.
nice. But, anyway, it's the ones that the numbered ones, those fall in a different pattern. So that's why, not really spoilers, but like some of the, when you're trying to unlock things and you're playing game, like a arcade mode or something, the harder boss characters or whatever you want to call. Thanks for demonstrating a loss on that side.
Good game, good game.
Morgan. Just
Look at her
dead.
booming.
So like Akuma being one of the last characters you fight, his drop pattern is like so random. Like there is no pattern. It's just colors all over the place. Whereas like now I'm learning that, see, hers drop blue and yellow on the side over there. So now I know, I'll stack all my yellows over here where they fall. Anyway, so there is some oops. And then of course there's just knowing your colors yourself.
Some of them do, yeah. Like it plays tricks on you, and you think yellow and green are the same.
It
At
is
least to
also
me.
surprisingly more difficult because we're playing on a high def TV.
Yeah.
And it's not really high def, so I'm gonna blame it on that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and me knowing, you know, despite knowing that they all have their own fall look or whatever, I always play Morgan. But it kind of, again, it feeds into we play differently than most. So it kind of makes sense when we actually get into playing. So.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember it was one of my first boyfriends, name shall not be mentioned. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this game, let's play that." And I'm like you said with your people that you played with, like, I don't know, you sure? Pretty, got a lot of practice in. You try to be nice because you're like, feelings were hurt that day.
Yes.
And it was kind of like, a little bit like, stop being a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
It's off-putting, yeah, exactly.
I don't know what he expected. Like,
Man.
he knew I played games, so it's not like he thought, this silly girl doesn't know how to play games. I just think he thought his skill was better.
Yeah, I think you always kind of have that weird confidence of, oh, well, of course I'm the best, but like, what we really are.
And now, at least in the people that I've played against,
Yes.
you know, I'm not saying that I could go to the world tournament and beat like masters of this game. I don't think my reflexes are that good.
Yeah. I will say the only other person who's ever been able to beat me is you. Maybe the exception of when we were first playing, we did have like a cousin over and, you know, she might have beat me once or twice, but pretty much, yeah, like I've never played against another person and lost. Except for you.
Maybe occasionally, but not in the like, okay, you won the first one and then
That's
crack
true.
knuckles.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll keep track of our wins and losses here. Which, like you said, they're pretty... Mine will look different because you usually pick Morgan and then I pick somebody else. Okay, so now you see the counter gem underneath there. I have to pick before it runs out, but that's where the reuse is red, green, blue, yellow, red, green. That's his pattern that drops on the motherfucker. I'm gonna go with my boy Ken over here. Let's pick a different color for him.
Oh,
his white.
Pink. Chin-Li.
I don't know why this game hasn't... I know you said it was released as a digital download on Xbox
360. Yeah.
And we do have it on Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why it hasn't come back again. Why is it not
as popular as it really needs to be?
Guys, we got to change that.
Yes,
to come back.
Raise awareness. It's so fun. Then there are combos and stuff, and I mean, who doesn't love Street Fighter, first of all? And then, I don't know. Yeah, I really can't because it's not always on. Obviously, like we said, it now did have a digital platform. For a while there, I didn't have access to the game because I don't know why exactly. I guess we only had one copy at the time or something. But,
yeah.
So, and I was looking for other games. I was like, okay, well, I want a puzzle game. I want one that is basically like this. They can't, why are they not all the same? I just put on the blue anyway. But I really can't find one that is close to this at all. It's crazy. And I don't know. I mean, I guess there's possibility, sentimental value behind it, but it is also just a great game.
Oops. And I've heard other YouTubers and people who have played this say that yes, it's hands down the best, especially versus people, But then it also still retains its challenge against the computer.
Yeah.
I can beat Akuma on and all the hard stuff, but it's not meaning that it's easy.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, and then plus then you get the cute little characters in the middle doing their taunts and then their special moves. Now this gave way to another game, which I guess we'll eventually play.
Oh yes.
Pocket Fighter. Is it called Super Puzzle? It's called Pocket.
I think it's just Pocket Fighter. The entry cap or whatever says just Pocket Fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, so it uses the same cute little chibi characters, but it's actually a fighting game of sorts. And it relies heavily on just button mashing your combos, like Street Fighter. Sorry. But it's got comedy in it. And I did find, Cypress, that I do have I think it's an old PlayStation magazine that has how to do all the combos.
Oh, we need that.
Because, somewhere we do have it still. The tech booms. Because remember that one? I think it was Akuma did. That was a complete accident. That I did?
It was like a whole game.
Yeah, and that's what's funny about that game is that it's not just you hit him. It's they do a funny sound or animation.
Yeah, it's a parody of a video game, or not a video game, but a fighting game.
Yes, yeah. So. Yeah,
and I wish I were better at it. Unfortunately, I'm not great at fighting games. I can hold my own in a party situation, but I can't compete and stuff. And so it's good to have if it has some of the combos. Oh man, I am just making rookie mistakes. Left and right and center.
Well, we have to show the full gambit of how this plays.
This is what it looks like when you suck. Okay, no, that's not technically true. If we ever play story mode and start on easy, that is the computer.
Where they just let it fall and then they
that's aggravating. Yeah.
Sometimes you can beat them before they've even dropped more than 2 blocks.
Yeah, because as you, your battle attacks or whatever will pile up. So if it takes them forever to do their churn, then it'll just keep stacking up. Yeah. So it might have been, especially if you do chains and stuff. So. But the great thing about actually taping us now is that I can go back and watch your technique. So now you know, because I always
Money.
play Morgan. I always play Morgan, so you know how they drop, but now I can be like, this is how she thinks.
What if I play Morgan? All right, so we'll play one more before we get into our real series.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Sounds good.
and then, we should also do some, maybe like unlocking and then some of us playing. Because that way, because we're missing some characters that
That's
we need
true.
to actually fully get the full experience.
Yes, definitely.
We're purposely being misleading, or not misleading, mysterious about our gameplay. Our
Oh
usual
man,
gameplay.
I did the same thing. Yes, we're trying to, as our intro suggested, trap you into watching more.
Yes.
But also, there is no explaining. You just have to see what we do. So I think we just have to like jump into it when we start.
Yeah, yeah.
know.
I feel like saying it out loud will invalidate how cool it is. Cool to me.
Yes.
Gotta entertain yourself.
Yeah, addicting.
I don't know why, like people who are like, ugh, video games, you're just sitting in your basement all by yourself. No. If you're really playing video games, even if you are by yourself, but like, sometimes you're sitting next to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that someone is on the internet and sitting in their own room.
Right. Fun fact, I don't know that I've ever lived in a house with a basement.
The player's weird. Oh, because the mother. Where did that come from?
Because you said that,
Yeah.
sitting in your basement, you're like, haha, joke's on you, I don't even have a basement.
You're right, though. You didn't, did you?
No, I don't think so. Like,
Well, I
the
have.
garage would have, like, steps down, but that's a garage. You can
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah, I guess our last basement was when we lived in Michigan.
Oh.
Shout out to all the people in Michigan.
What?
I lived there for 4 years of my life.
I was not born at that time.
No. But you were there. You just
Yes.
weren't born.
Ew, gross.
What?
I don't
It's
know.
the beauty of nature. I didn't say how it happened. Your egg.
Yeah.
I meant like a lizard, but never mind. I'm
Like
just
a
gonna change
lizard?
the subject. No, don't worry about it.
Oh, now I'm intrigued. I'm a lizard
Yeah.
person?
So what was I supposed to tell you?
Conspiracy.
We had to move so you wouldn't get in the basement.
Yeah. Since this is our okay, cool. I'm just gonna not play anymore. How about that? So since this is kind of our first because we've played a little bit. You've seen us play. Well, maybe you've seen us play Niche and Roblox and stuff. And this is our first This is actually what we want to do when we said, hey, let's film ourselves, because we love looking back on home movies and that kind of stuff. And along those lines, I really love that because Fel Harbor and I are biological sisters, and but we're best friends, and we're best friends by choice, and we've lived apart. We've had our own lives, but we have our happiest times together. So why not just stay together? And I hope that sounds cheesy because I meant it to.
Aww.
But
So many feels, man.
so many feels. As I hopefully kick your tush this time. But anyway. But I also think it's really cool on not a meta level, but I'm gonna use that word anyway. That we have these experiences that we can pull from through our entire lives, and so Fel is the older sister, but even at that point, she knows all of my experiences, and so I might have to remind her of something, and that there are a few years where maybe we weren't together. But it's interesting to be oh, hey, remember that one time when we were at the beach, and we know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes.
So hopefully we can explain it so it'll be interesting for you guys. But I think it's really cool that we have shared experiences, and we might have different perspectives on it. But we're not a duo that just met up last week because we both like gaming, which is not, I'm not,
Not
a
knocking
jab
it,
on
but-
anyone
but-
else.
right.
It's just an extra little unique thing about us that I love. So hopefully you guys will love it too.
Ooh, saved myself.
Speaking of, I'm pretty sure because I played this game so much, that's why I have a Morgan laugh. Sometimes I
yeah.
just laugh maniacally, and we're just in the food store, but I don't know. I have so many. Sometimes you just gotta, that world domination laughter. Good times. So the actual game Street Fighter, you, Phil Harbor, you mostly play Sakura when she's actually in the game, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'd say she's probably my favorite regular Street Fighter character. Trying to think, like, in the original, like, who I would play. We can find out, because we do have those games.
Oh, yeah. Because we used to play those a bit, in the same style that we will play this one once we get into it.
It's just our style, right?
It is. It's just everything we do. Yeah, I think I liked Chun-Li because I really liked the jumping off the walls, and I didn't necessarily play her because she was a woman, but I think it felt cool to have that because she was a light character. Like there's I can't remember all of them because they all have weird names to me, but the one where Guy was in and he could jump off the walls and stuff, I used to play him all the time too, so I really like the light and fast characters. Usually, although ironically in like Mario Kart and stuff, I like playing with Bowser. He's pretty large. Okay, cool. You have quite the mood here today.
I'm sorry. Woo, you don't understand, but that's why it's recorded. That's why I was so quiet. You have no idea. I was about to say, well, I guess I'll just let you in to be nice. But you see how well now there's proof. Like you said, I couldn't watch you play, and you couldn't see what I was doing playing. Mm-hmm. But now you'll be able to go back and see that just because you lost doesn't mean that it was for lack of skill. It's just like you said, it's timing.
I lost all 3 of those matches. I'm very displeased.
Well, you'll just have to get revenge on me in the next time. You will. Because sometimes on the way we play,
true,
it's accident and you're like, come back. Or I don't give it away. But, all right, well, that was our first introduction to Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter Turbo Extreme.
2 Extreme.
I forget the whole name of it, but Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I don't know if there's a not turbo level. Can you go back? Oops. Nope.
Go back to what? Oh, the main
screen. But okay, we'll just let them do it. But all right, well, that was this. I hope you guys liked this game. If you've played it, please let us know what your thoughts are on it, who your favorite characters are. Yes, we do know that there are at least 3, it must be 4 characters missing.
Yeah.
But we'll unlock those. Don't worry about it. I have the save file, but we might as well start over. So we'll unlock those. We'll unlock some more colors, and then we'll really start getting into how we play with our unique vision for this game. Some of it will maybe come back to us and be hilarious. There are people we need to introduce, some side characters.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yay!
All right.
We've started.
Hooray! All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll pick this up after the drop. Ha! You fell in our trap.
It's good. I like it. It's good.
Is it too dumb?
It's good. No, it's perfectly dumb matching us. I'm Cypress.
Oh, we're going?
Oh.